A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. So I wanted to make a video for this channel. It's basically about how sociopathy is the real Satanism, or how sociopaths are satanic in the literal meaning of the word. And I want to do this from a place of like America, and as a Muslim, we share like a common biblical narrative about divine history. And so there's this verse in the Quran that describes Satan's behavior, which is actually the behavior of every sociopath, right? This is a perfect description of how a sociopath behaves. And really, sociopathy is really the minionship of Satan. Satan is the father of lies, and each sociopath is basically the son of the father of lies. And so let me just kind of translate this verse for you, and you'll see how perfectly it's a description of sociopaths. So it's what let me just read the English. Satan promises them and arouses aspiration in them or desire in them, but Satan does not promise them except delusion. So basically, this is like a rough translation from the Arabic, but in the Arabic, the sensibility of the verse is that, Satan promises, and based upon that promises, he creates this aspiration, and that it's not a desire. There's a specific word for desire in the Quran, but there's also a word for aspiration, and aspiration is like something that's very innocent and it's natural. Like, as a human being of moral nature and created in the image of God, it's very natural to be to aspire to something, to dream of something, it's different than desiring something. Aspiration is like from here, desires from like down there. So ask to aspire for something. And so he promises, and based upon that promise, he creates an aspiration or facilitates the emergence of an aspiration. But Satan doesn't promise except for a delusion. Like, Satan's never going to deliver on his promise no matter what he's promising, right? But based upon your promise, you get to feel that aspiration, whereas without that promise, you wouldn't feel that aspiration. And now that you're feeling that aspiration and the promise of the fulfillment of that aspiration want has you wanting to trust the promise, right? And that's how Satan makes you his slave, and that's how a sociopath makes you his slave, where all the presuppositions of his speech in relation to you, that's addressed to you, and then everything he'll even explicitly say. And then if you get to the point of very explicitly negotiating some type of contract, all that, the presuppositions of the speech he's freely articulating to you, uh, anything that he explicitly says in and of itself, and then anything that occurs in the negotiation between the two of you, is all of that is a it's all false, it's all lies, it's not trustable, not trustworthy. Even if there's some factual truth in it, the way they're using it to motivate you is false. It doesn't mean what you think it means. It won't result in what you think it'll result in. So it's all lies, right? And so what happens is you trust the lies, and you have this aspiration, and you invest your energy into acting as if what they're saying is true, and pursuing the aspiration on the basis and the presupposition that Satan or the sociopath has promised you. And you invest your life and energy and hope and dreams into it, and it gets shattered over and over and over because Satan is deluding you, the sociopath is deluding you. Satan won't ever let you have anything good. The sociopath will never let you break free. He'll never let you have anything that'll actually make you less dependent on him, right? So that's just one verse I wanted to share with you. Sociopathy is the real Satanic-ness. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.